Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 17th of July, we are going to be watching The Flying Scotsman from 2006, directed by Douglas Mackinnon and starring John Lee Miller. So again, we are on the same path of these sports biopics, the underdog stories, which, like I've mentioned before, don't appeal to me. But again, when I brought up the actual poster to see this movie, I definitely know that I have not seen this movie before, but it does have an interesting cast. That being said, not only did I mention that John Lee Miller is in this movie, but it also stars Laura Fraser, Billy Boyd, Brian Cox, Maureen Christie, and Ron Danichi. The owner of a struggling bike shop, Graham O'Brien, played by John Lee Miller, winning fame as a racing cyclist. Though his wife, Anne, played by Laura Fraser, and friend Melky, played by Billy Boyd, give him unwavering support. He faces huge obstacles on his quest, his struggle with mental illness, and the lack of sponsorship. Nevertheless, Graham uses a homemade bicycle dubbed Old Faithful, and he sets out to pursue his dream. So like I mentioned, this is one of those sort of struggling sports-type storylines that it's very sweet and very heartwarming as well. We have a great cast. I mean, John Lee Miller does a fantastic job as the lead, and both Laura Fraser and Billy Boyd as the hopeful, the supportive people in his life, and also having Brian Cox in the movie as well definitely is kind of cool. I didn't know the history of this story, but the speed records that this gentleman of Graham O'Brien goes about doing, handcrafting his own version of a bike to allow him to get greater speed out of it, and then the subsequent squashing of having someone come right along and beat that sort of a record, and his need and his want to continue on, to strive to do better and better. And unfortunately, at a certain point, his mental illness, like it's in the description, comes in and basically rears its head and all that sort of thing. And the movie takes a little bit of a dark sort of turn, but eventually, like all these other sports films in this biopic realm of sports films, it turns into a positive ending as he goes on to, accomplish what he has set out through the whole entire movie to accomplish. So after his initial first failure to try and break the record for the distance that he's going on, once the officials are all there and all that, he mentions we still have this arena booked for like a whole day, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning and do it, and you guys have to do that. So on the next day, which just happens to be July 17th, 1993, and he tries again to sets the record, which is about 46 minutes into this 1 hour and 36 minute movie. And on that note, we're going to wrap up what we're seeing here and look off to the future to see what we're going to be watching for tomorrow. And that is going to be the 18th of July, and that is going to be Quos Vadis from 1951. So until next time, go see a movie.